Greetings, Aquarius, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. Hi, I hope you're doing well, and let's jump right into this reading for Aries, the solar eclipse, and to see the role that Chiron, the wounded healer, that planet that is coming into focus during this solar eclipse. And let's jump right in and see what that is for you, Aquarius. And first, let's see what it is that the angel oracles want you to know right now. And Chiron is this wounded healer in Greek mythology that was wounded by accidentally by Hercules' poison arrow, and so had this uncurable wound. And often some of the best healers have been those who have had a wound and has in some way been able to work with their own healing process, and so they can do that for others and help others. And self-acceptance, Aquarius, is the medicine. This is what this eclipse is showing you. Anything that has eclipsed your feeling of self-acceptance is going to be brought up to review, to face, to encounter, and to feel those emotions deeply that have caused us to not accept ourselves. And this is all about being ourselves. Aries, that's the sign of I am. And this is a self-acceptance is I am before this heavenly experience. I am. And to heal that and to grow. And that's what we're being asked to see in the next 6 months. Because out of that comes this amazing manifestation for my Aquarius collective. And that's, you've been working hard and moving toward accepting all those aspects, the shadow sides, the parts of yourself you like and the parts you don't, the parts you're ashamed of and the parts you're proud of. And you're manifesting as you accept and integrate and heal. And you got the angelic protection right now to courageously and confidently know you're protected during this work, or during this eclipse. And let's jump right in and see what the tarot cards want my Aquarius to know today. And I see the sun is shining at the bottom, and there's some choices to make. Things can be very deceptive when we have these opportunities, these choices, these feelings that I want this, I want that to help me, to give me this, to move toward that. But the sun is shining clearly for my Aquarius to illuminate and clarify what it is that you are needing to heal, what it is you need to accept. And you come right out on the stage. You step out here with the question of this intuition, something stirring up from the unconscious. And these eclipses do bring up this energy to be renewed, to be re-looked at, to be reviewed. And you have this fish coming up out of your cup. And don't let it just slip back into the waters, my aqua, but take it and have a dialogue, an active imagination with whatever these images are coming up in your dreams or in your daydreams, or you might have these just spontaneous visitations where you have these something you really long for, something that you've been thinking about, but it's not really formed yet. But you're working on that and engaging in this, being interested about these feelings that are coming up. And what helps or hurts that is this sense of, oh, you've had to stand your ground. Yes, this is a card of being defensive, of going through the wars. You've been through many battles, maybe 9 years of struggling at something very specific in the realm of what you want to create, what you want to bring up, and this artistic form that you want to make into something real. And you've stood up for it. You've gone to war for it. You battled. This hasn't been the first time you've been working on this. But you see that this figure is wounded. And like the wounded warrior, Sharon, the wounded healer, is stands up and keeps going, keeps trying to heal, keeps trying to renew. And you've got this one wand that you've decided you're going to hold on to this one, and you're going to try again. You're going to keep on keeping on. You're going to persevere with this. But you've got this new wand. It's like the Ace of Wands that you're saying, okay, all these other wands have been such a burden and I have had to battle. But this one I'm standing up, I believe in. I'm taking this and I'm going to move forward. And you're at a crossroads about a situation, Aquarius. You might not be able to decide, well, should I do this or should I do that? And you get caught up in these mental patterns, almost like being in a maze, going over and over the same ideas. And if you take your blindfolds off, you see there are other options. There's other land behind you that you can move and grow toward. And to be able to take that blindfold off and make a good choice. But that's right now something out of your field of awareness. You can't see what this choice is, or this uncertainty, and taking your actions out there with an idea that you decided, yes, this is what I want to do. And what is happening recently is there was an offering, a change, opportunity to take this pentacle. But this pentacle is only a pure potential. It's seeking manifestation as this offering. But you have to work it and cultivate it like a garden. And as you move through this gate, you see that there are other mountains to climb. And with any opportunity or seed, a coin to invest, you have to grow and develop that. And that's what is being offered in the recent past. And the Empress is at the crown. Well, Aquarius is saying that whatever this seed is, this possibility, this idea that you're going to grow and it's going to be very beautiful and very abundant and very productive and creative and lovely. And you're just going to feel the beauty all around you and that almost voluptuousness of nature itself. And that is that energy and power of just creation. And you're working hard. You're taking up some discipleship, perhaps, and working on this craft that you've had this idea, this little inkling, this creative fish that just pops up out of your imagination, and you're going to nurture that and stand your ground and persevere, even if you don't know how this is going to all turn out. But you're taking that opportunity and you're going to turn it into the Empress, into this whole manifest world of creation itself. And because you're going to work hard at it, steady, steadfast, be under someone's mentorship and learn from others. But you're going to be recognized for how skillful you are. And what's coming is the Five of Pentacles is how you see yourself. And that's saying in this eclipse, anything that we're holding on to, these low vibrating energies of feeling like I'm not good enough, I'm not wealthy enough, I'm not healthy enough, I'm not, whatever it is where you feel less than, left out in the cold, having been abandoned, having been have harsh treatment economically in your situation, feeling poverty. But it's saying that that is something that you're having to challenge in your own mind, because you've got this Empress saying, shining over the whole reading. and saying any place that you have allowed yourself to feel less than, unworthy, that you've lost money or lost out on a situation, you are having to face that shadow side, and to see, well, you're working hard at something, and maybe you're working at this craft to overcome this feeling of not being good enough, being in some way having things taken from you. And you got this card of angelic protection. You're being protected as you walk through this. And you've got this manifestation coming with the Empress as well, and self-acceptance. So out of this situation, Aquarius, you're going to have to bring self-acceptance to any of that elements of ourself that we don't feel is good enough, is worthy of this new creation, of this new offer in love or in something you love. And the environment is very generous and is one of give and take, having had a windfall in the general environment you're in, and there's a lot of balance economically, so one can give and help another, because this is going from the 5 to the 6. So maybe out of this feeling of being in poverty, being left out, something in the environment is coming to offer you generosity. And the High Priestess is your hope and fear that you will use your intuition, that deeper wisdom that the Empress, as she embodies that in the outer world, and the High Priestess takes all of that creation within to get that whole sense of divine and deep knowing and wisdom, and just knowing what is right to do. And the advice is temperance, is to heal and to transform and to change and to alchemize these base metals. Whatever you feel in yourself is not worthy, is not good, is not belonging, that you are giving the opportunity and being helped to get this inner wisdom and use your deep knowledge, that sense of essence within you, what you really know is true for you, that self-acceptance, and to heal, to balance, to blend. It might take time, but you're renewing, you're learning to take from the spirit realm and from the physical realm, and to blend those and heal whatever is feeling not accepted, and to bring that in to this solar eclipse, so you can see what it is clearly needs to be let go of, what needs to be healed under the domain of Charon, the wounded healer. And you're alchemizing those different elements of yourself, and you might be going into a whole new situation. You might have gone from feeling very impoverished and left out and in the cold to feeling like you are the Empress. You are sitting on the throne of the abundance, full of love, productivity, creative energies. And as you heal, you will take up that throne of beauty, and nurture yourself, self-acceptance, because the Empress, she accepts herself, and out of that deep self-acceptance comes love, comes that feeling of beauty. And that is where you're going, Aquarius, as this energy of the solar eclipse in Aries comes. And what is this Page of Cups here for you? What is this little inkling coming up out of your unconscious? You might have been having a dream about this, whatever you're bringing to this question, and the communicating the universe to you, where you're closing out an old cycle. You're coming to the end of this, whatever this project, this intuitive energy that is coming up, that's helping you to close out an old karmic cycle, or where you felt less than, not belonging, unworthy, not good enough. And you've been fighting for this little desire, this creative project. You've been working hard at it, persevering, standing your ground, maybe even feeling you've been knocked down and you've been wounded by this. Whatever this intuition, this creative idea is wounding, was something you had to stand up for because of judgment. Well, you had to make a judgment call. You had to really look at yourself. That's, I think, this self-acceptance. You have to really look at yourself and to say, okay, if you felt like this life you have lived to this point is coming to an end in the sense of a total transformation, because you've got the universe is the last card and judgment is the next to the last. So that's saying something big, Aquarius, under this moon is closing out. It's eclipsing this old way of being, because it's ending. It's coming to a conclusion. It's coming to this end, so a new beginning, a whole new way of life. And with temperance, you're going to go from maybe doing one thing that was totally a certain way, and then going to a whole new idea. And it's something going to be radical that's coming out of this eclipse for you, Aquarius. And the foundation is the Two of Swords, but it's clarified by the Two of Wands, because you've established something and now you have that firmly planted, and you want to take something out into the world. You want to grow, you want to move forward, but you're at a crossroads. Maybe you don't see at the foundation, you're not aware of how to do this, how to move forward, but you're planning something, and maybe planning will help you make this decision to take this opportunity and to grow it with others, to be recognized, to work in collaboration, and to use each other's help. And that's part of the process of taking an opportunity and moving out and working with others. And the Empress is at the crown as the goal, because you've been standing your ground. You had to get up to higher ground and stand up, and that was sacred. You stood up for whatever this is that you believed in, this productivity, this creative energy, this beauty around you. You believed in, you stood up for it, and you know it's valuable. And you worked hard recently, but that might have caused a lot of anxiety. You might have felt like, okay, I'm working and working at this, and then I feel like I'm going over and over the same ground, using the same mental strategy, and feeling a lot of anxiety, despair, depression, being caught up in self-defeating thinking about your creation, about what you're working on. You're not seeing it clearly. You feel like it's in what you're working on. You feel like you're in a nightmare about this, and you are. You're in the nightmare because you're also in the nightmare over here. That is so weird. I pulled this card from this deck and then this card. So there is a nightmare. There's a situation you have to look at that you're very frightened of, that you're waking up in a sweat. You're going over and over the same very defeating, catastrophic thoughts about yourself and about your life. And that has to end now. Aquarius is coming to an end because of that the eclipse is going to awaken this in you. It's going to be very powerful because you've got the end, a karmic cycle ending with a wake-up call. And they're two Nine of Swords right next to each other. So there's something in the realm of your mind that you're very afraid of. Maybe you're afraid of this self-acceptance. Maybe you're afraid to accept yourself for some reason. And let's see, why is this Six of Pentacles, generosity, equal give and take in your environment? Because the sun is shining from your environment and showing you, well, there is balance, there is a generosity all around you, and the sun will clarify whatever this fear is. And you're afraid of this sense of losing money, and afraid that whatever you're working on is not going to be successful, it's not going to be good enough. But you're going to have to work through those thoughts about what it is, and get help, Aquarius, if you need it, because this is a very challenging mental energy. It could be leading you to a mental breakdown around this feeling of not being good enough. You're afraid that you're not going to be good enough at whatever this is. You're not going to be successful, but you've got the sun and you've got the Empress. And let's see what the High Priest is as your hope and fear. The Six of Cups, where you're coming from this sense of the past, of some feeling of healing childhood wounds. And you're going to do that through this deep knowing about your childhood, this deep understanding. And that's going to lead to this self-acceptance, Aquarius, because you're going to get in touch with some trauma from the past. And Chiron, the wounded healer, is coming during this solar eclipse to bring you wisdom about your childhood. Something is going to come up about the past, and you're going to need to heal from this and to bring energy of balance to the situation, and patience, forgiveness. And there's the Six of Cups again. So it's saying that there's a lot of need to heal something from childhood. Maybe you were traumatized, had narcissistic parents, and you felt like always afraid and not good enough, and your life was like a nightmare, and you were always left out in the cold, and felt wounded, felt sick, felt not good enough. But you got the sun coming with generosity to shine on all this energy. And it's very potent coming through this reading, Aquarius, for the solar eclipse in Aries, to release and to heal and to really look at those childhood pains, that trauma, where you have felt frightened, where you felt like you couldn't get out of this nightmare. You couldn't keep thinking about how much you worked on something and tried to bring yourself and craft and make your work recognized, but you just felt afraid that you were not going to be good enough. But your self-acceptance is coming, and then you will be sitting there, standing firm as this Empress. Growth, healing, success, abundance, productivity, creating this beautiful project. And the universe is here. You're closing out an old cycle successfully. There's a wake-up call. During this solar eclipse, you could hear something clairaudience, clairvoyant, and just to be getting these downloads about this life. You're waking up from the dead. You're waking up from a long, long nightmare to a new way of life. And it's going to be a healed situation with a lot of abundance and happiness and love. And the ability to give and receive love, Aquarius, is coming for you. And let's get one final message from our cards of the fairies. And these are a little gift to give to you for to take with you to this solar eclipse. And this is what you're needing to know. A birthday, a significant birthday, holds the answer to your question. I don't know what this birthday is coming. It could be a recent birthday or the birthday of someone else, but something about this celebration of a birthday is going to bring something significant, some clarity. A significant birthday will have the answers to this question about what it is that you are creating, what it is you want to bring up out of your unconscious and make into something real, and that you have a lot of self-acceptance as you go through this process, Aquarius. And that's what I have for you. And if you like the way I read, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And you know I love you, Capricorn. Aquarius. There might be a Capricorn involved with this birthday or something around this reading. But Aquarius, this is you. Self-acceptance is coming. And that's the healing message for today. And see you next time. And you know I love you, and we're in this interconnected field of growing and learning to have this self-acceptance so we can manifest. And a birthday is coming up, perhaps your birthday or a birthday you're going to, that will bring a very significant message to give you the answer to this reading. And so it is. Bye-bye.